What is up, guys? Welcome officially to my first YouTube video. Sorry if I talk really fast or I'm kind of nervous. I gotta get used to recording myself, but so we'll get better as we go. A little bit of background about myself. My name is Jovan Perez. If you guys don't know me, I'm a UNK student here at in Kearney, Nebraska. Kind of in the middle of the state, not too far away from Lincoln or anything. And I'm getting a major in exercise science and a minor in nutrition. Number one purpose to starting this channel is to help people, nutrition wise, training wise, in life or in school or anything like that. That is my number one purpose. My second purpose is to get good content out there, regarding whatever it is. It could be, like I was talking about, any of those four things: nutrition, fitness, or anything like that. But that's kind of a little background of myself, and the whole purpose of me starting this. I think I'm gonna take you guys just throughout my day today. I gotta get to work here in a few, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of like my intro. Sorry if it's kind of weird or short. I'm very excited, nervous, something very different for me. I'm gonna have to get used to recording in public and stuff. Like right now, I'm in my room alone just because I'm not comfortable with it yet, but like I said, we'll get better as we go. I guess we'll just go from there and enjoy the rest of the vlog, the first official vlog actually. And I'm just gonna take you guys throughout my day, like I said. I'm still getting kind of used to the camera and everything, so sorry if the lighting is kind of weird, but just got home from work, about to change and go to the gym. I'm gonna hit a back and arm day today. My split right now is I'm doing a push-pull leg. I'm doing chest and shoulders one day, legs, and then I'm doing back and arms. But yeah, I'm gonna go hit that real quick, come back, get something to eat, and I gotta head to an event I gotta do. But I'm gonna take my camera with me. This is gonna be my last pull day. I'm gonna go back next week to a chest and back day, shoulders and arms, and a leg day. Alright, before I go lift, I'm gonna be taking 1 scoop of this VPN green apple and 2 scoops of this endo pump. I've been taking VPN for like 6 months, and the reason I keep doing it, I like the beta alanine in it. I like that tingling sensation, and this endo pump is crazy good. I like the pumps are amazing. Like I said, I don't feel like switching anytime soon. It does what I want us to do, and I'm a big fan of the whey protein from that company as well. So shout out to Nick Bear for putting out good quality and good priced also products. Like I said, I'm not trying to switch anytime soon, so that is what I'm going to be taking. Alright guys, I'm about to do a voiceover on my back and arm day. I'm letting you guys know right now, some of the angles in the videos are kind of weird just because I was recording alone. I was just using a tripod and setting up the camera where I could. First thing I'm doing is I'm using a roller just to roll out my back. I started doing this a lot more recently, and I've seen it helps a lot for my warm-up, especially if you have like lower back pain or you get really tight in your back. Rolling this for a few minutes, it's helped me. So, and right after I did the roller, I did 3 sets of just slow and controlled pull-ups, just to warm up my back. My first movement I did is just a lat pull down. Neutral grip, the thing I like to do is just keep my thumbs pointed out and just use your arms as hooks. Everybody always says that, use it as hooks and pull with your back. Once I started recording myself, I started to see what I do a lot, and I tend to swing a lot on those lat pull downs, but I did 4 sets of 12 on that one. On that first movement. And here, my second movement, I'm doing a barbell underhand row. And if you can tell, once I start doing it, I'm going to, instead of putting the barbell straight down, I'm putting it out almost and coming in almost a sweeping motion. And that's something new I've learned. I was doing these, I feel like I was doing these a lot different before I started doing it like that. But yeah, try it. Instead of going straight down, put it out in front of your feet a little bit, and then do a rowing motion, and you'll feel a difference. And for my third back movement, I'm going to do a superset. My first movement I'm doing is a close grip underhand row. And excuse me, underhand pull down. Sorry, I'm doing this first, and then I'm gonna do a close grip overhand pull down as well. And I'm gonna do 3 sets on this for about 10 to 12. For my supersets, I just do 3 sets usually, just because it is a lot of volume already just supersetting. With any superset, I usually just try to stay at least 3 with at least 3 sets. And with all my other movements, I tend to do 4 to 5 sets. I really recommend, you guys recording yourselves, especially when we're focused on your form and stuff, because the first time I watched this, I noticed I do a lot of things I didn't think I did. And I feel like it's just going to help me in the future to fix those bad habits. And here I'm doing my last back movement. I'm doing a row pull down. I did 4 sets of 12 in this one, and then I decided to do a 5th set of just till failure. And I do that every once in a while as well, especially if I'm feeling good and everything. I'll do a failure set, excuse me. And for my first bicep movement, I am doing a preacher curl. I did 2 sets of a light preacher curl before this. For my arms, especially just because it's one of my lacking points, I do 4 sets for everything, and besides the supersets, like I said. And here I'm doing the preacher curl, and towards the end, once I start kind of feeling myself fail, I might, you can see myself swing there a little bit. And for my first tricep movement, I'm doing a tricep rope pull down. And like I said, I'm doing this for 12 as well. Each set, I'm trying to squeeze as hard as I can and just control the weight the whole time. I stick to very basic movements. I don't do anything crazy. I just stick to the basics. That's what's helped me these past 3 years of training is basic movements. Just get good at those basic movements. You'll see a big growth in your physique if you just stick to those basic movements. And here I'm also doing, with those pull downs, I did an overhead extension as well. For my second bicep movement, I'm on the same cable machine here. I'm doing a single armed cable curl, I guess you could call it. I'm facing away from the machine just because I want to feel more tension in the bicep. These are something I just started doing as well, but I can really feel it with these just because of the tension of the facing away from the machine. And I did as well in this one. I did 4 sets of 12. Yeah, my arms are one body part that I've been trying to bring up, and I don't know. I mean, I have, I guess I've always just had like a bigger chest and a bigger back, but like my limbs, my calves, my arms have always been smaller than all my other body parts. But like I said, we're gonna keep working at it, bring those up a little bit. And then for my second tricep movement, I'm doing a lying tricep extension, I guess you could call it. I see a lot of people do these different. Some people go to their forehead and some people go behind their head. And for me, I mean, wherever you feel it, that's where you should go. Wherever you feel the most tension, wherever you feel the most mind-muscle connection. And I feel like that's that's a big deal too, because I feel not everybody does the workout the same. Not everybody does the movement the same, I guess I should say. As long as you're feeling the tension in the muscle and you're squeezing that muscle, I feel like that you should be okay. And for my last bicep movement, I'm doing a heavy hammer curl. yeah, I mean, like I said, you can see me swinging there a little bit more, so this is definitely something I'm gonna have to work on. Try not to swing so much like I am doing here, but like I said, I mean, I was still feeling it in my biceps. So as long as you're feeling it and you're getting the blood into the muscle, I mean, whatever works there. And my last tricep movement, I am doing just your tricep dips. I usually do these weighted, but my arms are already kind of hurting at that point. Not hurting, they were just kind of done at that point. I just try to get as deep as I could, and like I said, just squeeze each rep, each rep counts. So that was my full back and bicep workout. I only do 3 arm movements just because on my off days, I do come in here and I do a few sets of arms and a few sets of shoulders and calves, just because those are my weak points. I don't do anything crazy, but like I try to get more sets in for those body parts. But yeah, tomorrow I have legs, and then Sunday I'm gonna rest. And then next week I'm gonna go into a chest and back split, legs and shoulders and arms, something different. And I want to do that for the rest of the year, probably till May or April, probably May to be honest. But yeah, that's the end of my workout. I'm about to go home, get something to eat, and then get ready. I think we're gonna go out tonight. It's been a while since we've been out, but I said I'll see you guys at the house. Post workout, 2 scoops, mint chocolate chip, best flavor from BPN, and then 5 grams of creatine. Then I'm gonna have about 6 ounces of chicken with this minute rice, just a cup of it. I'll probably have something else too, but yeah, I'll probably have one more meal when we come back home or something, and then that'll probably be my last meal. All right, off of the night, Michael Kors watch, dad jacket, Chucks, some freaking JCPenney jeans, and a Route 21 shirt.